Audio Jungle.
Well, so the camera over this, so we have to go across this bridge here. Hey, I remember when we used
Yes.
to go on church trip, and
Yes.
I remember when
You remember
we
that?
were going to Orchard back in the days when before the highway
My
thing,
gosh.
and we were going on this church
Uh-huh.
trip, and while in the bus, man, so the bus across over the bridge, and one lady was sitting beside of me. She just keep on saying, "Oh,
Really?
Lord, do, holy we, Lord, holy we, don't make the wheel slip, Lord, Father, do, holy we, Lord, don't make the bus slip, holy
Yes.
we, Lord."
I remember
So
those
when they go
days
over the
like
bridges, when
those.
they come up me from
I
over this
remember
side,
days like
she said,
those.
"Thank you, Father, oh
It's
Lord,
always a
thank
thing
you,
when you're
thank
crossing
you,
this
Jesus."
bridge, but oh my god, scared the hell out of you. Ah!
I remember those days.
Oh my gosh. Travis, you know,
Oh,
easy
Lord
enough.
of mercy. Those days, those were the
Oh
days.
my god, what a start.
Hello, everyone, and
Hi,
welcome to
everyone.
part 2 of St. Catherine, the historic parish. Yeah, we're not done yet. We still have 2 more regions to go, right?
Yes, that's right.
2 more
Two more.
regions. And this is one of them.
Yeah,
we're
Rio
we're
Cobra
here
Valley.
in the Rio Cobra Valley, right here, where the
And
flat
north.
bridge is. Yes, the Rio Cobra
Yeah.
Valley. We decided to bring it here today. Because we're going to go in this region as well as the northern region of St. Catherine.
Oh yeah.
Right? Oh yes. This is the lovely
lovely.
Bridget, the supermodel.
What
Oh yes.
fun, bro.
And the gym expert. Yeah.
You're looking good. You're looking
Ourself.
dapper.
Go on, Bridget.
Yeah.
You're sexy up to
I'm
there.
here, bro. You know, you better call it Travis.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't want to call him bro. Why?
Personal reasons.
Personal reasons. Huh. All right, we ain't gonna get into that right now.
Ready.
But anyway, you're ready for the video? You ready for part 2?
Yep, there's a lot.
Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, we have a lot to explore in part 2.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. So while we want to enjoy a little coconut, because you know the coconut man out on the roadside, so we gotta support them.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna feel me. Yeah, we
Yeah,
want some
I love
coconut
some of
water.
Why not?
Come on, we go across the road to get some coconut. But before we do that, we are gonna going through part 2 with you. We still have this region to cover.
The Rio Cobra Valley. And the north.
Of course, northern St. Catherine, and then we'll be going into the roads and the money part of the video. So without further ado, let's go.
Yes, indeed. So your turn now, right?
Really?
I did the last part.
So? No one about them said to me, it's better than one.
It's your turn, bro.
All right, no problem. Chiami Basquan instead market.
What? Pula.
Chiami Basquan instead market. Not a quart in ourselves. Oh,
Lord, what a night, what a night.
What a Saturday night. Linstead. Population 20,660 residents from a 2022 data. The city of Linstead is a pretty much quiet yet unique in its own way type of city in the northern section of St. Catherine. Yep. It is one of the main towns in St. Catherine. Just like the song that I sang a while ago, Linstead Market. Yeah, that is a song that put Linstead on the global map. If you ask anyone, go across the world and ask anybody about Linstead, they'll say, Lord, what a night, what a night. Oh yes. So Linstead is a pretty unique town. It's known for its market that's mentioned in the song. Yep, it's open air market. And this town is a little bit laid back, but can be diverse. Linstead is also well known for to host one of the largest Grand Market festivals in Jamaica. Now, as you know, the Grand Market Festival, which is held on Christmas Eve each year on December 24th. Linstead is I think it's like on par with Maypen or Linstead. Which Grand Market is bigger? I don't know. You tell me. but it is known for one of the largest grand market festivals in Jamaica. Linstead is the main town in St. Catherine, north of Spanish Town. Linstead is home to the Untitled Technical High School, your alma mater.
Yep, yippity. Class of 2009, yep.
Home to 12,797 residents in 2022, Ewerton is St. Catherine's bauxite town. Yes, the bauxite aluminum town. And I'll tell you why. Ewerton is the main town before leaving St. Catherine for St. Anne or for the North Coast. The town is home to UC Rizal's Windalco Ewerton Works plant. Bauxite alumina is both mined and processed within the same area of Ewerton. Windalco is the only bauxite alumina company that both process and mines alumina bauxite within the same vicinity. Ewerton is home to the Ewerton High School. Northern St. Catherine is also home to the town of Troja and Riversdale. And are your time again, Bridget?
Oh, I know. The town of Bogwalk is home to 12,733 residents in the 2022 data. Bogwalk is a comfortable, smooth, and kind of laid-back town that is hidden behind kind of a rock, because when many people think of Bogwalk, they will think of the Bogwalk Gorge. But the town of Bogwalk is actually different from the Bogwalk Gorge. Yes, that's right. So the town of Bogwalk is like north of the Bogwalk Gorge. And speaking of the Bogwalk Gorge, I'll explain that one for you right now. So the name Bogwalk is diverted from the Spanish word boca de agua, which means water's mouth. It is not known when the Spaniards entered this area of the island, though they had an active involvement up to the time of the conquest of the island in 1655. During the 1660s, after the British occupation, the Bogwalk Gorge, or the Rio Corbe Gorge, was discovered by Carey Haylar. In 1770, the first road was cut through the gorge. The first bridge connecting both sides of the gorge was of wood, but was later replaced by the present structure, which is a flat bridge, right where we are today. The flat bridge, which is constructed from cut stone and mortar. So though the gorge is a beautiful attraction to be whenever time is dry, I can say that when it rains, it's not a place to be, y'all. This place can be flooded when there are heavy rains, causing a detour of traffic either onto the North-South Highway or onto the Sligoville Road. The Bogwalk Gorge, and the Flat Bridge in particular, is also hotspots for major motor vehicle accidents, so you gotta be careful whenever you're coming through the gorge, huh? Yep. Lots of fruit vendors sell their produce along the gorge. The Bogwalk Gorge is also known for the famous Pom Pom Rock. The town of Bogwalk is home to Trade Wind Citrus Limited, the producers and makers of True Juice. I love me some True Juice. Help to keep the sexiness intact. What do you say, Trav?
I know you were drinking something like that.
Bogwalk is home to the Edith Dalton James High School, formerly the Bogwalk High School. East of Bogwalk and north of Spanish Town is Sligoville, the first free village in the Western Hemisphere, or the West Indies. And this is the same detour route that I mentioned whenever Flat Bridge is flooded. Yeah, you normally take this route or you go on to the North-South Highway. Sligoville is a cool and quiet community hidden away between the hills. So, I'm gonna go get some coconut, bro.
Oh yes, I'm just drinking this Coke first, even though I'm not supposed to be drinking these things.
Really
But
now?
I forgot my
I think
fruit
you
juice,
should stick to
and
your
I can't find
routine.
any close to it, so
Huh?
I'm thirsty.
Well, no, you should not be drinking that.
Gosh, I know
Should
you
drink
say
coconut water.
that. I know. Yeah.
I think you need me to keep you intact, huh?
Really now? Oh Lord, what are you getting into?
To my place after this video.
Oh hell.
I'll keep
Huh?
you intact.
Okay. Alright. Believe it or not, the parish of St. Catherine is home to over 60% of the current Highway 2000 road project. Now, Highway 2000 is a dual carriageway turnpike started in 1999 by then Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, the flagship bearer of this project. The parish of St. Catherine is home to all three of the major road segments that's a part of Highway 2000. Now, Highway 2000 is set to cut travel time between major Jamaican cities such as Kingston, Portmore, Spanish Town, Maypen, Mandeville, Montego Bay, and Ocho Rios. The T1 highway, or the PJ Patterson Highway, begins at the Caymanas crossing just east of Spanish Town and continues all the way through to Bodles just east of Freetown at the Clarendon border. The T2 highway, or the Portmore Expressway, enters the parish at the Portmore Causeway and continues west through to the Portmore Mall, tolled, and then due north untolled to connect with the T1 highway at the Caymanas crossing. The T3 highway, or the Edward Seaga highway, begins at Caymanas, due north through Bogwalk, Linstead, all the way to Mount Rossa at the St. Anne border, where it exits the parish for St. Anne. The parish of St. Catherine has two A highways, A1 and A2. The A1 highway enters the parish from Kingston, just west of the St. Catherine border as Mandela Highway, through to Spanish Town, where it meets with the A2 at the Old Harbor Roundabout, and then due north through Bogwalk and Linstead, paralleling the T3 highway, all the way to Mount Rosser at the St. Anne border. The A2 highway begins at the Old Harbor Roundabout and due west through Old Harbor all the way to the Clarendon border just east of Freetown, where it exits the parish for Clarendon. The parish of St. Catherine has two B roads, B2 and B13. B2 enters the parish from St. Mary at Troja, due south, all the way to Bogwalk as the Troja to Bogwalk main road. The B13 enters the parish from St. Mary at Guysill, due south all the way to Ventifair just outside Linstead as the Guysill to Linstead main road. There's over 20 C roads webbed out across the parish. Although it's home to no airports, whether international or domestic, the parish of St. Catherine relies on the neighboring Norman Manning International Airport in Kingston for both domestic and commercial flights, as well as the Tinsapen Aerodrome for domestic flights. However, the parish has a metro bus system operated by the JUTC, the Jamaica Urban Transit Company. Cities of Spanish Town and Portmore is served by the Metro bus system. There's also a school network operation by the Jamaica Railway Corporation JRC from Spanish Town to Linstead.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money.
Now it's time for
I
that
love
part.
the part
Yeah. Ching,
too.
ching, ching.
Ching, 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 indeed.
Yep, it's time to talk the money part. You ready for this one? Your time this time?
Uh-huh.
You ready for this
You
one?
serious?
You're in
What?
control, girl. Don't make that money, girl.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make that money move for me and you.
For me and you. Lord, make
Yeah.
enough.
The parish of St. Catherine is among Jamaica's wealthiest parishes. Yep. Behind Kingston, St. Catherine ranks second in economy. Industry, industry, industry. That's St. Catherine. Is also big on BPO, big on sales, marketing, education, you name it, St. Catherine has it all. St. Catherine lies in the shadow of Kingston and St. Andrew when it comes to finance. The parish of St. Catherine ranks second, behind the parishes of Kingston and St. Andrew combined in finance. However, the parish's main industry is construction. Construction has been a boom in the parish of St. Catherine than any other time before, and then more than any other parishes. St. Catherine comes in at number one for construction, especially in housing. The demand for housing solutions has grown in the parish over the past few decades. The most housing scheme can be found in the parish of St. Catherine. There's no other parish that has more housing schemes than St. Catherine, believe it. This makes for construction the most profitable industry in the parish. Construction alone pumps over 40% of GDP into the St. Catherine economy. Another industry that is responsible for the growth of the St. Catherine economy is manufacturing. Yes, manufacturing. St. Catherine, behind Kingston and St. Andrew, is number one in manufacturing. Also, factories and warehouses can be found all over the parish, especially in Spanish Town and its environs. Some of Jamaica's largest manufacturing companies can be found in St. Catherine. Companies such as Lasco Distributors, Grace Kennedy Limited, Phil's Hardware, Progressive Grocers Jamaica Limited, with Cinco, Tradewind Citrus Limited, UC Rosal's Wendaco, Tile City, JPS, Jamaica Energy Partners, and VAP Limited, just to name some of the many others that are located here. Manufacturing is responsible for a whopping 35% of St. Catherine's economy. And of course, BPO. Yes, that's another industry that is booming in the parish of St. Catherine. Behind Kingston and St. Andrew, BPO is the leading parish for this industry. Centered mainly around the city of Portmore, BPO and call centers take center stage. Portmore is known as the BPO city. Yep. Over 10 call center companies can be found within Portmore. BPO pumps a whopping 19% of GDP into the St. Catherine economy. St. Catherine is also a big parish in agriculture. Yes, it's big in agriculture. The San Diego Plains and the Rio Cobra Basin are responsible for most of the parish's agricultural produce. St. Catherine is also big on sugarcane production. Yes, sugarcane is one of the main industries that makes up agriculture in St. Catherine. St. Catherine is home to the Worthy Park Sugar Estate, one of the only operating sugar estate left in Jamaica. Agriculture makes up 10% of St. Catherine's economy. Bauxite, alumina, construction, and energy production altogether makes up 18% of the economy of St. Catherine.
So, the parish of St. Catherine has 11 constituencies represented by a member of parliament in Gordon House. These constituencies are St. Catherine Northwestern, St. Catherine Northeastern, St. Catherine North Central, St. Catherine West Central, St. Catherine Eastern, St. Catherine Central, St. Catherine Southwestern, St. Catherine South Central, St. Catherine Southern, St. Catherine East Central, and the St. Catherine Southeastern. In the 2020 general elections, the ruling Jamaica Labour Party JLP won 7 of these constituencies, while the opposition People's National Party PNP won 5. So, you are from St. Catherine, and you're like famous. I wonder if you're on the list.
Oh my god. Well, as much I would like to think that I'm on that list, I don't think so yet. Because remember, I was just like make top 10. I was not crowned the queen.
Alright.
So
Humble girl, huh? Alright, you
yes.
never know, you may just be on the list, so let's see.
Okay.
But before we get to that, let's talk
That's
about
right.
the people.
Yes, indeed.
The parish of St. Catherine is a pretty diverse parish. Its people is pretty diverse from all walks of life. You can find especially some of the minority, the largest minority group being Indian, which are early settlers, especially in the Old Harbor Bay area of St. Catherine. Like all other parishes all across Jamaica, blacks or Africans is the majority ethnic group in St. Catherine. The parish of St. Catherine is 78% black or African, 11% Indian, 6% Chinese or Asian, 2% white or Caucasian, and 2% other.
Like most other parishes, the parish of St. Catherine has its share of famous Jamaicans that shines on the world stage and the local stage. These famous people are Diana King, entertainer, former Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller, Coffee, recording artist, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, roots reggae singer Chronix, Hollywood actress Grace Jones, dancehall reggae artist I Wayne, sprinter Kemar Bailey Cole, former world record holder Asafa Powell, dancehall artist Vibes Cartel, dancehall artist Spice, and festival winner Eric Donaldson, just to name a few. And of course, yours truly, Bridget McIntyre.
Of course, you're famous, girl. Yep, declare it.
I'm just kidding, bro. You really think so?
The parish of St. Catherine has quite a bit of friends. Maybe not rival, but friends. Yes, I don't think she has a rival. Clarendon is one of St. Catherine's closest friends, I may say. These are two neighboring parishes. They serve each other in many ways. Clarendon no more has a sugar factory, so Clarendon shares the Worthy Park sugar factory with St. Catherine for its sugar productions and sugarcane, agriculture, commerce, technology. There's a lot of trade goes on between Clarendon and St. Catherine, so I would say Clarendon is one of St. Catherine's best of friends.
The Garden Parish St. Anne is another best friend of St. Catherine. These two may not have a lot in common, but they are two neighboring parishes. And they both share the North-South Highway, the main corridor linking the South Coast and the North Coast. They share the Mount Russell Mountains and many other things that they share. Some of the bauxite alumina produced by UC Riversdale and Nalco are from St. Anne. So they both share this precious commodity. So St. Anne, there you go, another good friend of St. Catherine.
However, their bestest of friends, or the bestest of friends, will have to be Kingston and St. Andrew, their neighbors to the east. The parishes of Kingston and St. Andrew, I mean, these two share a lot. They're both in the Kingston metropolitan region, the KMTR. They're both in the Kingston metropolitan area. These two share commerce, technology, science, manufacturing, construction. All the major industries that you can think of are shared by these two parishes. They both have a lot in common. They are the two most urbanized parishes in Jamaica, two of the most. There's no other parishes that can compare to both of these together. I can say Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. Catherine are lovers, more than friends. What do you say about that?
I totally agree. Just like me and you.
No, we ain't lovers.
Really?
Oh boy, you're about to put me in trouble. You always want to put me in trouble, Bridget. Damn.
Well, beyond my control. Matter of fact, I'm about to put you in even more trouble.
What could that be now?
Because I got a project in Dubai, and
Dubai?
I want you
Oh Lord,
to accompany me
Bridget.
to Dubai. Yep, you don't have to worry about a thing. I'll pay for everything.
Nothing at all. I don't have to pay for anything.
Baby.
Oh Lord, Bridget.
I'll pay for it.
At least let me pay for something.
Just come to Dubai with me.
Oh my God,
You can even do a video in Dubai.
Bridget.
How about that?
Wow. How can I repay you?
Just come to Dubai with me and let me take care of you.
All right, I'll consider it. Okay, Bridget.
Yeah,
Well,
consider
we
it.
reached the end of our St. Catherine video, guys. We don't want to keep you here any longer. It's been a long
Yes,
video.
indeed.
And
Gotta
we gotta
go.
go.
We
We're out
got
of
to
time.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thanks, Bridget. You coming to my end of Christmas dinner?
Oh, yes, I'll be there.
Okay,
I'll
all
be
right.
there
I'm
for you,
looking
baby.
forward to you, and we'll talk more about Dubai.
Thank you, guys. So
Thanks for
long.
watching,
See
guys.
y'all.
This has been Discovering Jamaica, where you get facts and details of all 14 parishes. Up next, the Bread Basket Parish, St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.